I cannot watch anyone degrade themselves to the point of wearing this shoe. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gita Marie and this is the first anti-haul of 2026. I have been seeing on my feed nothing but essentials for 2026, things you must wear, things you must own, perfect Amazon finds, must-haves, essentials, and I am already done. This format is just never going to die because there will always be things that we don't need and people that are trying to persuade us into buying it. And I recently stumbled upon this article / recommendations list from Buzzfeed, and perhaps you're thinking, are they still doing things? Yeah, it just truly is 2016 again, because we're going to talk about this Buzzfeed article. And then you're perhaps also thinking, isn't this kind of different from when influencers like an affiliate partners that makes money selling people these products and like sharing these links? Like, isn't this a different thing? Isn't it different when it's like an established platform? Isn't this more journalistic rather than getting people to buy something? No, it's the exact same thing. While every product is independently chosen by our editors, BuzzFeed and our publishing partners may collect a share of sales and other compensations from the links on this page. These are 40 Amazon products with 40 Amazon links and 40 recommendations from random people on Amazon who also bought this, speaking positively of it. This is the exact same thing as when an influencer or a brand is persuading you to overconsume and buy shit you don't need. So that's why we're talking about BuzzFeed. Also, the things on this list, I'm flabbergasted. Okay. I'm not gonna do this in any specific order. The thing I just want to talk about the most right now is the Lancome mascara that they are recommending for some reason because of how it extends your lashes. There are so many max volume intensifying mascaras. So I think it's fun that we're highlighting Lancome, which is owned by L'Oreal, who still is testing on animals. There are so many cosmetic companies not testing on animals and like being just way more transparent and ethical with their supply chain and the formula. Why are we choosing this one? This is not a must-have. Testing on animals is not a must-have. So the idea of also just adding one random review from someone who is happy with this product, ignoring the fact that there's probably like thousands of these reviews that are also just mid or downright angry. I feel like it says very little what a stranger says about a product on the internet. I don't know, are we buying something because a stranger said it was good? I mean, yeah, that is the entirety of influencer marketing. So yeah, a little bit we are. This is even described as a gag gift and then they try to sell it anyway as something that also is an essential. It's also very much indeed one of those products that create a problem and then sell you a solution right after. I don't know, man. I don't think this is gonna make anyone's lives easier. And it's also over $100. There's also an air fryer on this list and honestly I'm not surprised. I do know if you live in smaller spaces, an air fryer is just a little oven that circulates the heat. It's quite nifty if you don't have room for bigger appliances. I also have an air fryer, sort of fell into the trap and became curious about it. Found one on Marketplace, but I do feel like sometimes they're being promoted as this little miracle machine, which it isn't. It's just a little oven that circulates the air. Ta-da! Anyway, it can make your life easier, but if you already have an oven with that same function that circulates the air, you will not see a vast difference. It heats up faster, but you can achieve similar results without an air fryer. It's not an essential. It can be convenient for some people. I've said a lot of shit about air fryers, and I stand by that. It's not an essential for everyone. Also, another thing, it doesn't have to be the Ninja air fryer. I feel like that's one of the most expensive ones. And nice try, BuzzFeed. So you're getting more kickbacks if people buy the expensive option. I see you. I see you. I just love when we repackage overconsumption as self-care. These disposable plastic bags that you put on your feet will achieve the exact same thing as if you soak your feet in a nice little foot bath. You rub them with a nice little sponge or a brush. You use like a little salt with some lavender, some citrus in it. You can treat yourself and have like a little foot spa day without buying disposable plastic bags for your feet. Just, it's not necessary. The idea of treating yourself and like having these small rituals are absolutely fantastic. I have them myself, but you can do these things without buying a specifically designed product for it. I would bet that you already have all the things in your house to make this experience real for you. You probably have the ingredients to make a sugar scrub or salt scrub. You probably have a little tub you can put your feet into, some nice soap, a little brush. Do the exact same thing, it's the same result. And you didn't have to buy any specialized items for it, which is my favorite part of it all. I might not know what I'm talking about with this one. So if anyone has actually tried this, I would love to hear. This is a migraine stick that you can roll onto your head to limit or reduce a migraine. Now, I've had a few migraines in my life, just a few, and they are very different from having a normal headache. Let me tell you that much. I also have some friends who suffer like really severely from migraines to a debilitating point. A little stick has not helped. A little stick will never help. And I don't know if it's the case with this specific product, but I generally have a really hard time with products that promise patients of really severe disability something that it just cannot give them. I would be really skeptical because if it feels too good to be true, it probably is. There are tons of remedies against headaches and migraines, some of them more effective than others, obviously. I don't know if this is specifically one of them. If it is, we should be talking about this some more, because you just buy a little roll-on stick for your forehead and you're migraine free. Sounds fantastic, but I am quite skeptical that it's actually gonna work that way. But let me know if you tried it. In the ungodly year of 2026, I will not see Crocs on any essentials or must-have list. I don't understand. I didn't understand them back when they first came out, and I sort of feel like I understand a little bit more when they came back in, because it's almost like ironic, but I know some people, but I could never bring myself to wear something this insane. If there are Croc lovers out there, I'm so sorry. I cannot watch anyone degrade themselves to the point of wearing this shoe. I'm so sorry. This is not based on any actual sustainability knowledge. This is based on purely personal aesthetic preference. Also, yeah, they're also still made out of plastic, so from that point of view, I would find something that is just a little bit better. Most things would be better. But what do I know? The last few years have been prime time for kitchen and fridge organization videos, and I understand why. It's very intriguing and satisfying to see people restock their cupboards and fridges. One thing that I do not like is the little dispenser system for cans. It's also on this list, what do you know? And the thing is, it takes up so much space that if you didn't have that little system, you could have a whole extra row of cans. Like, right? Am I being crazy? And it's not really making your life any more convenient, I would say, because like, you still have to put things in, you still have to take it out. Also very much one of those, here is a problem and conveniently we have a solution. I kind of want to like this one. I kind of want to just pay my respect, because if a girl likes her dip, I can appreciate that as much as the next person. We all know that this is insane. Right, we all know this is crazy. Dipping something into a sauce when you are driving feels unsafe. Dips are for home eating. We raw dog our food if we are transporting ourselves. Right, that is not what raw dogging means at all. These colorful plastic utensils reminds me of something that I saw on a video about Shein. It was a criticism of Shein, and someone said, I'm not using Shein because it's the only thing I can afford. I'm using Shein because how else will I express my personality? And I feel like this is what that is giving. If the only way we can express our personality is through this kind of stuff, we need more depth to our personality. I feel like it's more important to value something that lasts longer, is useful, can be repaired, can be recycled, over cute. I will forever be a plastic utensil hater, and I will forever be a stainless steel and metal utensil lover. You can never change my mind on this. Are we still trying to sell people shit using Barbie as an excuse? Or could we stop that? It would have been great if we never started doing it, but can we stop that now then? This Barbie hates microplastic. So imagine the world being on fire and we are promoting an edible cocktail glitter as a must-have for 2026. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You will have the funkiest looking poop the next day. This is not dangerous, and it's not even that deep. It's just, can we perhaps be more precious with when we use words like essentials and must-haves, and when we communicate or recommend products to people, and perhaps just like have the tiniest bit of grip. Can we do that? I don't give a fuck about cocktail glitter at this point. I just want people to have basic human rights. She is a hoot and a half at parties. And these were just 10 things on a truly unhinged 40-point recommendations list. But it's good to get back into complaining and stuff. I hope you liked this video. Let me know if you still want these anti-hauls, because I truly enjoy making them. So I might just continue. Just me and my complaints, we're having a good time. Let me know down below what you want to see me talk about next. And always feel free to remember to let me know if you see something truly outrageous that needs to be in an anti-haul video. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. And I'll see you guys next time. Take really good care of yourselves. Until then.